Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another training, guys. I am your host, Justin Colby, the founder of the Science Flipping podcast on iTunes, as well as the Science of Flipping family. I actually just received a report right now by a very good friend of mine who is really in depth with all the data analysis with what's going on with the real estate economy. And so I want you guys to know exactly what I know real time. I literally just received this report, and this is probably not good video blogger stuff to do, but I'm going to try to show you guys this report that I literally just came up with right now. And I didn't come up, actually. My friend sent it to me. Now I got to try to get it all straightened. So this is actually from Michael Cromford, who is basically renowned as one of the most real estate economic professors at ASU, and he comes out with a Cromford report every single month. And so I was sent this because of how astonishing this is for those who don't know what's happening in the market, but then also don't know how to react. This is really important for you newbies and as well as for you fix and flippers, because the market based around this graph, which is real data for the Phoenix market, is literally at an all-time high. It has never been this high, not even back in 2000, late 2004, early 2005, has it been this high. And the data is showing there is absolutely nothing that is going to slow this down. Now, what does that mean? How do I pivot? What should I be doing, Justin? Well, let me talk to two different groups of people here. If you are a newbie, that means there is no better time to get in the game. Now, I caution you here. That does not mean to go buy a bunch of property and leverage yourself to death and take big risks. What that means is there are a lot of people out there still buying, and I encourage you to start getting really aggressive with direct to seller marketing. That could be cold calling, that could be text messaging, that could be direct mail, PPC, pay-per-click advertising, etc. But right now is a moment in time. It is August 4th as I'm recording this training for you guys. There has never been a hotter time in real estate. And there is nothing on the horizon that is saying that this is going to change for us. Now, again, I'm in Phoenix, and I know each market has their own temperature checks, and they're all a little bit different, right? We're a lot different than the Bay Area, let's say. But as a whole, we tend to be the leading, we're kind of the pulse of what is going to happen, right? And so as a moment in time, there's no reason that is foreseen that this should be changing. We are going to continue on this appreciation curve, right? Which is crazy if you really think about it. We've been appreciating now for a better part of, since 2010. I mean, a decade plus. And quite reality is basically in 2008 we started that curve, right? And so since 2008 to today, we've been on an appreciation curve. And so now back to the second group of people, which will be the fix and flippers. The fix and flippers, I would tell you, this is not the time to take on big projects. While you are going to continue to make top dollar on projects that are small. Do not take on added square footage, in my opinion. I understand those tend to be your biggest deals, but if you have to go add a bedroom or a bathroom and add square footage to the house and go get that permitted through the city, that is where I would become cautious. This really is a telltale sign that we are at an all-time high. There's only so much time that we can stay at that all-time high. And so I encourage you guys to be more cautious when you are doing these fix and flips. Now, as a wholesaler, I love you guys being more aggressive and taking on those opportunities. But as someone, an educator and a trainer and a coach, this is where, you can really get yourself in trouble. And ask me how I know, right? Back in 2012, we were being incredibly aggressive down at the auction. We were buying heavily. All of the hedge funds came into town, and we basically got crushed because all that work kind of went for naught, in the sense of, when they pulled out, we were doing all this work and basically broke even, right? Because the music turned off. When the hedge funds turned off their buying spigot, the appreciation stopped going up. Basically, we were buying at their rate, and they were artificially inflating the market, in which case, it really hurt us when they stopped buying, because that level of appreciation we weren't seeing anymore. And basically we had a washout of, I don't know, 7 or 9 deals that we basically broke even on after doing all these rehabs. And so that's not fun. So if you are rehabbing, I really would be a little bit more cautious on the projects you take down. Now, if you are in the third section, which would be a wholetailer, this is prime time for wholetailing, right? Quick in and out, fund the deal, put it on the market, and get top dollar. We've never seen prices this high ever. And so this is the time to be a great wholetailer. So if you can get into the market as a newbie, stick to direct to homeowner marketing, make sure you are using services like text messaging services. All these services I'll put in the comments below. Text messaging services, direct mail services, PPC services, to get directly to that homeowner. If you are a rehabber, I would really tell you to be cautious about the project size that you take on. And if you are a wholesaler, understand what a wholetailer, and understanding what wholetailing means, this is prime time for you. This is where you got to move fast and furious and be buying fast and trying to exit fast, because you're going to get top dollar and you're going to be able to do things that wholesalers can't, which is being able to buy and fund the deal and be able to, instead of making 10 grand, you'll be able to make 20 grand as a wholetail in certain markets. And so hopefully this finds you guys well. If you haven't started liking this, if this is good, I want you to like this training and as well as subscribe to this channel, because I'm constantly going to be putting out more and more data. But this is, and I say data because I just looked back at the graph. I mean, I'm literally looking at this graph in awe, thinking, I can't believe this graph started in 2002 and ends in 2020. So for 18 years, I'm looking at this, and there is nothing. This is unprecedented. We are in an unprecedented state, specifically here in Phoenix. This is data regarding Phoenix, but in your market, I'm sure the same goes. You need to be getting out there, get marketing going. And yeah, I mean, this is incredible. So hopefully this finds you guys well. If you haven't joined the Science Flipping Academy group in Facebook, make sure to jump over to Facebook, join that group. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next training. Peace.